Looks like I'm running out of ideas again. Hey guys, it's me, Poyo, and we're doing another podcast. I want to start this one off by saying, well, a couple things. I'll say the most important one first. Now, if you know me at all, you most likely know that I love Mario Party 9. It was one of my first games I ever played. The first one I had to myself. The main game I played throughout my life. And also, it is now, as of my Twitch stream on the second part of Mario Party 9, the first game I have ever completed entirely. Not just like beating the game or getting a 100% percent. Literally doing everything. And so much to the point where you can't do it anymore. I mean, you can, but like if you're playing by yourself, if that's how you've always played, it's like you're not going to do that anymore because it's where you've literally done everything that you could. With Mario Party 9, every single board, every single character, pretty much every single difficulty, every single mode, every single kind of record. I even beat some of the staff records. I've done everything. I'm never gonna progress more in the game than I have now because it's all done. It's kind of sad. You'd think I would be happy that I finally beat this game, but it's a game that you don't really want to beat. You understand? It's like, I shouldn't have said it like that. Like, it's like I definitely should be happy that I've beaten my childhood game, like, fully. But it shows how much devotion I've given. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just like really sad. Like, listening to the music will even make me miss it already. And that's because, like, half the tracks already make me feel a little sad. Don't know why, but they do. But it's just like, I've had so many memories from playing that game. And, like, I have other games. I can always go back to it, even though I don't really feel like I should. But I'll never have the same experiences as I had when I was first playing the game, when I first beat the solo mode, when I got expert, when I beat expert for the first time, when I beat that last perspective mode game. It won't be the same, and I've already done everything. It's just, now that it's finally over, it's really something I'm gonna feel. And also, I was gonna, on a less important note, I was originally intending for this series that every episode something on the thumbnail and main like icon. Sorry if my mic is loud. I don't know how close I'm supposed to be to the phone. I was gonna do every single episode, the little picture that shows up during the podcast would be different. Like, for example, instead of Kirby, there'd be either like a different color, like in the thumbnail, or there'd be a different character, like Waddle Dee or something. I'm not sure if I'll go through with that. I'm recording this before I make the thumbnail or before I know what the thumbnail is going to be. So if I look different, or if the picture... Yes, I know how to speak. I know how to do podcasting, gameplay, fun. Sorry, as I was saying, if the picture during the podcast looks different than it normally does, like if it's not a Kirby behind the mic, or if it's a different character, then I'll have gone through with the idea. I'm also, as you could see from the difference in episode 2 and 3, I'm also going to try and have background decorations differentiate as well. It's like not always going to be the exact same thing. It's really just like making it harder on me, but I don't care. Like, if I wanna, like, it's what adds the charm, I think. Not just that the picture of the main icon's different. It's just that, like, everything it's different. Like, if you don't want to, even though the parts are counted, if you don't know it by the part number and by the decoration, like this one has tomatoes, this one has a star, this one's got a mushroom, that kind of thing. Those are the only two topics I had. Well, here, right now, I guess I'll tell you, since I'm not sure if we'll do Discord discussions again. This is now a behind the scenes, or behind the VC recording thing. So, for Discord discussions, the main thing we did, it started out as just an idea. An idea that was just, hey, what if, like, it was first just like me wishing that there was a thing where excuse me for one, and sorry to interrupt my conversation, but if the mic quality, like if you hear like wind, or if you hear like a blanket or something moving in front of the mic, or the mic quality changing, like being muffled and then not, it's because I'm trying to move it to a good position where I'm not super hot, and also the fan doesn't pick up. I didn't want to turn it off. So it started as an idea of like, I wish there was something where we could be in a Discord call and record it. And we eventually found something that was the main way that we recorded all of the Discord discussions. It was a bot called Pawa, Pawa. Now, it lets you record Discord calls for audio clips and stuff. It was really cool, and that's what we did, really. All we did was we just sat in a VC, we prepared, and then we just start the recording and go off of that, because if we really, I still don't know how podcasts are supposed to work. I didn't know back then, and I still don't know. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to have a certain script, or if you just go with it. That's why I wanted to do a podcast at first, because you just go with it. Which is what we did in Discord discussions, especially like the intro, even though I was explaining. And I think I said this in the last part, but like, we had special guests. By special guests, I mean, like, that's how we did it. We'd pick one of our friends on Discord, and at the time, and then we'd take them and put them on the podcast thing. That's just, and like, so we did, it was like Marks, Bridget, I think it was just those two for the first quote-unquote season. And like I said in the bonus episode, I think there was a bonus episode that went up, but all of the Discord discussions episodes that if there were any on my channel, they were deleted, of the first season at least. I think they were all on his channel, not mine. I think they still are there if you go check. But I think I at least had the introduction up. I might have had one episode. We were originally planning so he would have one, and then I would put one on mine, and we would alternate. But with Vile, which was our third person, it was my turn, but he wanted to upload it since they were best friends at the time. And he never got to it, and he never uploaded it. Which is why the series ended at like 2 or 3 episodes. Because of this, I didn't want to end it, so I decided to make a bonus episode saying that we were probably going to keep doing it. This time, we made a whole server for it, like a studio kind of thing, where we had a VC for preparation and a VC for like the main stage, is where we would record. And what we did was, we had our cast. We had the hosts, we had the co-hosts, and we had the co-host. And we had the special guests. And we would just take, instead of picking a person every time to join us as a special guest, we would just take whoever was on. I originally wanted to make the logo like Discord Discussion Survived, or restored or something, but I couldn't find a good logo for it, and it just did Discord discussions. It was basically just a reboot, and that went on for 5 episodes. But as you can see from if you look on my channel, only 3 of them remain of the 5, which are parts 3, 4, and 5, I think. Give me a second to check. Should be right here. Yes, no, 4. There were 6. And the bonus episode that I put with Bendy. Technically, he made that on his own when everyone else was asleep, and apparently Yandra was awake. Because that's why she was in the thumbnail. She didn't speak at the time. She was just muted, which is alright, but that was why episode 2 was kind of a flop of the old one we did, because with Bridget, she also didn't talk, she just typed, so we tried to read out what she was saying, but as you could see on the video, which I hate that he still has up, unfortunately, neither of us knew how to take our turn with speaking, so we did horribly. Yeah, it was not very good. But at least we tried, I guess. What was I speaking about? Oh, man, I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry, guys. So... Sorry for the random beatbox, because I completely forgot. So yeah, episode 4, 5, and 6 were up. I know why, and I've been trying to avoid his name because of quote-unquote recent drama we've had all over, like from 2019 kind of to like 2020 and 2021 especially. You probably know him. I'm not gonna insult him too much, but he's made my life horrible this year. I've been fine. I haven't been too affected by it, and just his name is Metal. That's the person who was the second host of Discord discussions and has the original introduction episode and episode 2 on his channel, because episode 1 was with Marks and I uploaded it. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are missing because those were the ones with Metal in it, I think. And I got so heated with him about stuff that I deleted every single video that even mentioned him. I don't know. It was mainly just those ones. If there are any others that I knew of, I'd delete them. But it might have just been those 2. Yeah. I deleted the Discord discussion videos that he was in, which included the original series and the bonus episode, even though he wasn't in the bonus episode. Those 3 stood, and what we did was, it was mainly if one of the hosts, specifically if I was there, we would start. We would get in the main stage after preparing a bit, and we would talk a bit, and then we get on the stage, get everyone ready, wait a few minutes for people to join, and then we would start. If I wasn't present, because that's what Metal did, was we would start, he would be there and ready, and then he would leave right after we start. And then he would get angry that we didn't have him on there, which was his fault. I don't know. It was basically, if I wasn't there, we couldn't start because I was the host. I had to be in everyone. Which is not true, but I guess that's what I thought, or that's what we went with. It was mainly just, we were never, after episode 6, we were never enough of us ready at times where we could start the podcast. So we just stopped. And since we stopped, I just up and declared that Discord discussions was canceled since we weren't making any episodes anymore. Which stays true. I think, at least for now, Discord discussions has ended. It had a short reign. It was fun. but in the end, we weren't good enough at it to keep it going. If we want to make a reoccurring podcast, I think I'll make it better if we ever start uploading those episodes again. Speaking of episodes I deleted, any of you guys remember Amiibo Adventures? Some of the episodes are still up. Like 3 or 4 of them. That started not because I saw story things like it, but it was just because I saw my Amiibos. I'm like, because here's what, have I mentioned Devin yet on YouTube? I may have. If I have, it may have been on a podcast. Devin was my best friend for so long, or at least like a few years. We did everything. Like, he'd come over almost every week. Sometimes, if I was lucky, like multiple days in a row. And we would just like play Wii U games, play with the plushes, just pretend we were doing things. And we would play with the plushes a lot, sometimes with the amiibo. And that is like, I was like, since I did all that with him, now that I don't talk to him anymore, still feel kind of sad about that, why don't I do it myself? And that's what brought up the original inspiration. The very first video of it, I think, was on January 1st of 2019. Oh my gosh, guys. It was 18 or 19. If you just heard a woman say, "Oh my gosh, guys," I hope it didn't record that, but it's because I just opened up one of my videos to match the date. Yes, it was January 1st of... Wait a minute. When did my videos have ads? Hold on a second. That doesn't seem right. I got an ad on my own video. I'm not even monetized. Okay, that's besides the point. So, that was the first episode of a series that it wasn't really it was a passion project. It was just something I'd do whenever I felt like it and had a good idea, which was what I did with most of them. If I can, I think I can remember a couple that got deleted. Just a few examples. There are some still up, like the clone, the 2 Smash Bros. Ones, and maybe another one. I know for sure New Year's, Kirby is Bored, the one on the final stream. It was the quote-unquote final stream because I got mad that no one watched him, which was because I recorded them in the middle of like school days and stuff. I was stupid, so I made a quote-unquote final stream, which had a lot of stuff in it, and it was mostly it was a great stream. I think I only... Hold on, is it deleted? If it was deleted, I only deleted it, I think, because I had a cringy Meta Knight voice I did, and I'm like, oh my god, I hate this. I can't have this up. Yeah, that was the main reason. And like streams, if you've known me for a while, you would know I made a lot of streams back then, mostly of a black screen, and for a while it was like multiple in a row just ranting about Char. Like sometimes in some videos,
hey, you guys want
Charcario's fake, it was for a joke, but in other videos it was like we were actually mad at him. So I don't know, it's just a bit weird. Sounds I make. Sorry, I was looking at perfect commentary with Poyo. It's not even the first time I've made that joke either. Really? So, after a while of making them, like, I think it was after either after the Melee one or Random Moments, whichever one came second, or whichever one came last. It was like a few months after I made whichever one it was, and then I was just like, why am I doing this? I just thought mainly because of the Christmas one. The Christmas one being like
where it was with all my friends, and I was like, oh no, evil thing, blah, we gotta go save him or something, whatever it was. But like, I just thought, like, this is cringy. Is what I thought. I was like, I don't like this. Cause I've said it before for sure, but that's what my channel is about. It's just being myself and doing whatever I feel like doing. Guess what? I was inspired by Aladdin. I saw the movie once, learned the moral, be yourself, and my life was changed. As stupid and cheesy as that sounds. Crazy times. So I thought, like, this isn't what my channel is for. It's not like scripted stuff. It's like, I don't know, not me. So I deleted some of them, mainly the ones I mentioned. A few are still up. I don't know if I will delete them. Probably not, because I'm going to try. I'm going to at least try to start unlisting or privating videos that I want quote unquote deleted, so I can still watch them and quote unquote re-upload them if I want them back up. So yeah, Amiibo Adventures, inspired by stuff I did with my best friend, was a passion product, passion, whatever it is, and man, dang it. I was talking about that for so long, I completely forgot the other thing I was going to talk about, which was a passion thing. I can't remember the other P. So yeah, do you guys remember when I streamed? That might have been it. The final stream, I think it was a room tour, playing stuff on my piano, messing around with the amiibos, showing off amiibos. That is also another video I deleted. Why did I delete that? I was just showing my amiibo collection. I don't know why I deleted it. That sucks. But oh yeah, I remember uploading that like almost right before. Cause what followed, it was like before New Year. It was the Amiibo Showcase, then 3 New Year streams, and then the Amiibo Adventures. Since that was my last day off of school, because we had it on it started again on January 2nd. Yeah, I remember when I could constantly stream on YouTube, and when I constantly did. I would just stream any game I had ready at the moment. No, I didn't. I think I might have planned just randomly, because I was sitting down like on my floor playing the Octo expansion of Splatoon. I swear I might have been recording it. That was back then in like good days, where I think it was before I knew any of my friends on Discord. It was just watching YouTube streams. And like, I think that was before I started doing stuff with a second channel, or with the Wii U or the Wii. I think it was just like Switch stuff I had. If I can remember some of the games. I know I did. I was gonna do Pokemon Shield. I don't think I did though. I did Super Mario Party, where I got angry at Shy Guy. I'll have to go get my Switch, but I don't want to like mess with the mic. Here, I'll get my Switch real quick. Take the mic with me. We're walking across my room. I have my Switch, and now back to the bed. Nice little song. Okay, so a lot of the save data, well, it should be in the cloud, but I don't know if I had everything in the cloud. Let's see, user settings. I don't know where it is. Oh, man. Subscription. Oh. Okay, it's not in there. Where is the save data cloud? Yeah, if you couldn't. That was back when I would use just a book I had
a big book to prop up my phone instead of when I didn't have a camera stand. That was when I tried to stream like Switch facing down with that old one. Where is the system cloud? I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is, data management. Okay, save data cloud. So like I just stream again whatever I had ready at the time. Like if I can name a few. I know there was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. There was, I think I wanted to do Bomberman R. I had, well, here, instead of wasting my time with this, I'll talk about what I had with my second channel, and then I think I'll wrap up the video after that. So, I think it was a good idea that I got mad that no one was watching the streams, because when I ended my streams, I switched to gaming videos. A few I had on my on this account. I had like one on this account, like Poyo, and then I decided, what if I make normal videos on this channel and I make gaming videos on a different one, which was both a good and horrible idea. I'll say why it was horrible later or soon. So when I started, I called it Bum Friend since my channel was called Dark Bum, just to match up with it. I did have to change it since I switched mine. Struggled a bit with that. So the first game I did was Deltarune all the way through, and the Jevil fight, which I have a compilation of, and I have it up on my channel right now. It was the fun fact. It was one of the very oh, there it is. Fun fact, it was one of the very first thumbnails I'd ever done for a video. There are a few I've done before. I think I took a picture for the clone, Yoshi MP3, Smash Bros, Amiibo, and Cario's fake. But besides that, that was like that was the first one I really like super tried on. And another fun fact, I didn't even use like some like PixArt, which I use now. I used something called YouTube Thumbnail Maker. It worked, but I don't think it was very good. But again, it did the job. So I did Deltarune, and then I remember I did a game called Color Zen, and then Mario Odyssey with Cooper. The full playthrough. One of the episodes was Cappy the Troll, which I swear I thought I also had a full thing for, but I guess I didn't. I also made my thumbnails for that, but I'm not sure if I ever used them. And unfortunately, well, you'll see in a second, I do miss that one. That was a good series. Banana Dory being one of my favorite recurring jokes. I don't know if we did, but I think we like beat the game all the way through. Or at least got close. I hope we beat the game, but I'm not sure if we did. All I remember, it was fun being Cappy and just making Cooper jump around all the time. Then we had, like, this was where the other random games would come in. I had an episode for Yoshi's Crafted World planned and made, but it got interrupted by me having to go somewhere, so I never finished it. I think I also had one, I did have one episode for Hat in Time, and never continued that. Another big one I had was Cuphead, which I had like 6. Sorry, my cat just opened someone's door. Come on, Ellie, man. Or that's a woman. I made 6 episodes, but only 4 were uploaded. First one was just an introduction, basically. It was by myself. Second and third were with Cooper, where we just tried to beat stuff. Fun fact, on our Cuphead episodes, I don't think we ever really got anything done, since you can't do the, like, easy. I think there's, like, a normal and a hard mode, and you have to beat them on the hard mode. to get their contract, so we never really got anywhere. The fourth one was where I was testing out my capture card, which didn't work very well. I tried, but it didn't work very well. If I ever use that again, I think I'll try it with my LAV mic. It might work. But for now, I think I'll just use my phone if I do that again. And then the other big one was when I started playing stuff on my Wii. Or it was my Wii U, because my Wii sensor bar didn't work. So we had to just go with what we had. So the big one was Mario Party 10 on the Wii U. I had 1 hour specials up. If it went long enough, it ended up just being every single one that I did. Where we would just either play our board or just mess around with mini games. And then there's one with Logan that went on a little longer, but it's because we played like 4 games. And from what I remember, that was the last one we had up, or at least the last important one, because like I think earlier this year, or like last year, I just was a complete idiot. I had a brain fart, a horrible one. This is why it was a bad idea. I accidentally deleted the account, completely forgetting what was on there, and by the time I realized, it wasn't too late. I could have recovered it, but I didn't know how. So by the time I knew how to recover and everything, it was far too late. Everything on the channel's gone. As you can see by one of my more recent videos, like the Google Photos one, I tried recovering one that was up there. One of the only ones I think was recording connected to my Google account. That was still up, but they wouldn't let me download it. So yeah, screw you, Google Photos. I'm gonna keep crapping on you whenever I can, because they are horrible. And I lost all that data of all the good memories. I could only save like a single video. Only one of the videos of the many, and there are only like 2 that even showed up on there. That's why it was bad, because if I just stick to my own, that wouldn't have happened. It just really sucks that I lost all that. I mentioned it before. I feel really, really stupid for doing that. And I know I'll never get that stuff back. So if I really do miss it that much, I'll just have to buy Mario Odyssey again and get Cooper over. I really should just get Cooper over so we can play a game again. Made for good content and a lot of wheezy videos. And by that I mean 3. Good memories with friends, that's what you need to have. Or just good memories in general. Okay. I think that's long enough for this video. With all the filler of not being able to speak and all that. That's the end of part 4. Since this is going on, and I know this hopefully isn't the end of the series, I'm gonna put this into a playlist. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and goodbye again. Oh, by the way, I'm recording this at 2:54 in the morning.